gone. That's his first home run. That one is gone. His second home run. A hat trick. 3 in a row. Number 4 in a row. No question about that one. Oh, that's a monster home run. Another home run. Another home run. No doubt about that one. No question about that one. His third in a row. That's a monster home run. Another home run. That one clears the wall. Out of here. That's his 15th home run. No doubt about that one. No question about that one. That's gone over the deep part of the wall. That's a monster home run. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. Gone. That's his first home run. Timber. That one's into the deep ball. His third in a row. That's number 4 in a row. That's a home run, his 5th in the round. No question about that one. His 3rd consecutive home run. Another home run. That one is gone. Another home run. No doubt about that one. A hat trick. 3 in a row. See you later. That one's in the bullpen. That is now 5 in a row. Six consecutive home runs. Make it 7 in a row now. Oh, that's a monster home run. Let's go. Home run number 19. No question about that one. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Mark McGwire. That one is gone. Another home run. His third consecutive home run. Another home run. No doubt about that one. There's another one. Gone. His sixth home run. A hat trick. 3 in a row. That's number 4 in a row. Oh, that's a monster home run. No question about that one. That's 3 in a row now. Number 4 in a row. Five straight home runs. Six consecutive home runs. Make it 7 in a row now. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. That's 9 straight home runs. That's 10 in a row now. And another one. Add yet another to the streak. Add one more to the streak. Out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Mark McGwire.
Coming up on the first pitch, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out towards right center field. Pajes on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's George Springer. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the 3rd out. The Dodgers. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey! Knuckle curve. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
0-2 now.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
High outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Now all even up. Hit on the ground to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. Here's Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Middle inside.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting third.
This offense ready for Game 3 of the World Series. Let's take a look at the lineup.
Well, they're ready to perform in the biggest game of their season. We expect to see smart at-bats from them today. It's a battle-tested group, and they know what's on the line in this one.
Freddie Freeman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bieber, in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, they left that changeup off. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Rip, but it curls foul.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. World Series Game 3. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Line drive. And foul ball. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Straw wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Barger in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Second inning here, no score. And that one ripped to left. Hernandez takes it in for the out. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Davis Schneider. Schneider went deep in his most recent game. This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Fastball for a strike.
Circle change. Low inside.
Backed off the plate that time.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul.
Low outside.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And Chris, I have to think he's feeling amped. Needs just one more strikeout for a career milestone.
Boog, he's amped, I'm amped, and I have to think the fans are too. Not every day you get to witness history like this.
Kyle Tucker, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Inside. Middle inside.
The 1-1. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that's a 1-out single.
Batting 7.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard.
Runner on the go. And a base hit. Tucker headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
High outside.
Fouls away the first offering.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Miguel Rojas in the box now. Takes strike 1. The Dodgers with a chance to score first here in Game 3 of the World Series. Stays alive.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting the ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 on, 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1. On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Low outside.
That one almost got it. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That is the inning. Back here in L.A. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Well, these Blue Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Bert.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Second baseman.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Pajes on his way over. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Andres Jimenez. And there's a ball. This one in the air center field. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fouled off. He was late.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ground ball right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Four-seam fastball.
Here's Freddie Freeman. He's one of those guys that seems to get better as he gets older. That one missed.
Something that stands out about Freeman, Brooks, is how well he takes care of himself. He admits he wasn't focused on his health early in his career, but now he's eating and working out the right way, which hopefully extends his career a few seasons.
2 down.
It makes sense Harper wants to participate, especially after he missed the 2023 World Baseball Classic, rehabbing from Tommy John surgery. He really wants to represent the U.S. at the highest level.
Muncy batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Dodgers go down. On to the 4th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carried. It bangs off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. And the batter is George Springer. He's 0 for 1. And there's a base hit to left. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He popped out his first time. On the ground, a short could be 2. Betts to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
At the plate, Miles Straw. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. That one way inside. High chopper to third, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Betts chasing that time. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Low outside.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Tap foul at the plate. All tied up here in Game 3 of the World Series. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Low inside.
Ball.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is foul back.
Slayer. Middle outside.
And the 0-2. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Out towards right center field. And a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Runner around third. In to score from first. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Now a chance for Ernie Clement. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 runs across in the inning. We're at the top of the 5th. Hit in the air, center field. Pajes under it. And there's 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez under it. And that is that. here at Dodger Stadium. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some but it's just not happening for him so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Ball, that's inside.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Guerrero. He'll do it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Pretty nice play there. Here in L.A., close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Number 51.
Back to the leadoff spot, the Blue Jays. Lineup. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Foul ball. Deal 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is Alejandro Kirk. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in.
And Springer's in there safely. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Springer comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1 out and a runner at second here in Game 3 of the World Series. This one in the air, right field. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Step off throw to first. Straw dives back in safely. To the right side. Steps on the bag for one. The tag, and he's out in the play. And that's a double play. That ends the inning, and they limit the World Series Game 3. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Circle change. Low inside.
That one fouled off.
Slider. Middle inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The next offering misses. And a full count now.
That's a
manager out of the dugout.
For Toronto, number 68, Mason Fluharty.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul
Four-seam
ball.
fastball. High inside.
Payoff pitch. Goes down looking. Ohtani wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Low inside.
Freeman with another scorching run of play lately. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career.
That ball went out.
When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 up, 2 down.
Sweeper.
Here's Max Muncy. That's Funky Muncy. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's
Outside.
outside.
And
Four-seam
that
fastball.
is ball 1.
High middle.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
For the Dodgers,
We go to the top of the
number
7th. Now it's the
86,
Toronto designated hitter, Davis
Schneider.
Schneider. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Grotterol getting cranked up as well.
Oh, that's it.
And 1 and 2.
Ball in.
Right side, hard hit. To first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Foul ball there. And that one moves his feet. Sanchez over at first with 1 away. Got him. 2 away now. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. And it's fouled away. Swing and a bouncer.
Nope.
And foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. Rojas throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here at Chavez Ravine, set for the last half of the seventh. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No,
That's
inside.
off the inside corner. Ball one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And it's through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
High outside.
The 3-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Guerrero to Jimenez. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Cutter. Middle inside.
And another ball. Fluhart, 24 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-0. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much skipped. First base with a quick free pass.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh, that's in.
4-seam fast.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball. But it the distance.
For Toronto, number 23, Jeff Hoffman.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Just off the
inside.
inside edge. Miguel Rojas waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And it's filled up.
Low inside.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Rojas up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Stays alive. They take the force out. An acrobatic play to end the inning.
For the Dodgers.
We go to the eighth.
Number 48,
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now here is George Springer. Back up the, oh, that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. Hit on the ground to short. Out number 3. Down in order. For the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Will Smith. That misses.
Nope.
Ball
Four-seam
one.
fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Four-seam
Hoffman,
fastball.
a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker.
A
Four-seam
healthy
fastball.
cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Splitter. Low middle.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball.
The Jays leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field. Straw gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Four-seam
Freddie
fastball.
Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there. That's strike
Four-seam
1.
fastball. High outside.
Lined into right. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We go to the 9th. Miles Straw digs in now. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bobble. So many positives
outside.
that led to that knock.
Barger in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
When you get ahead in the
That's
count,
inside.
there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And it's second. And a foul ball. The 2-1. Rolled slowly to first. Freeman. The underhand flip. Nicely done for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Davis Schneider. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
It appears
left
Dave
fielder,
Roberts is
Jesus.
going to dig in.
For the Dodgers.
Now the left fielder,
Number
Jesus
66,
Sanchez.
Tanner Scott.
And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and the inning is over. Here in L.A., bottom of the ninth, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Splitter.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy. He does.
For
Four-seam
Toronto,
fastball.
number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Betts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pitch kicks away. Throws to second, and he's out easily.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Middle inside.
That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Got him swinging. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
High middle.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Jimenez. And they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game. So singing as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic.
We welcome you to Los Angeles. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Sends it across to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Right fielder,
Here's George Springer. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that one hammered. This looks like extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it.
Runner takes off for third. That's ripped into the outfield. Calls it in. Runner pretty far from second. The relay, throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike.
Slider. Low outside.
Way out front for strike two. Gausman, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, at the distance,
Ball.
but just too much hook to it. So not going to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Challenge from behind the dish here. A foul ball, he stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Sinker. Middle inside.
And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
He made that look easy, keeping his back to zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Four-seam
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
splitter. Low outside.
Gets him to chase after that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Sets him down looking. And that is a big first out. Let's take a look at how they filled out the lineup card for Game 4 of the World Series.
There's no overstating this one, Boog. It's a massive game, and whatever the outcome today, this team is going to feel the impact more so than normal. A win breathes new life into their season, but a loss could essentially end it. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 4 of the World Series. Here's a high chopper. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and there's 2 away. Now it's Mookie Betts. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Jimenez. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 on, 2 outs.
That's a ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one ripped, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. Dodgers lead it 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. The 4th game of the World Series. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Hopped up. Betts gets under it. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. And a big swing and a miss. This one in the air, center field. And there's two away. Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. Cut off, throw to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Just missed.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
And that one fouled off. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Teoscar Hernandez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Straw under it. 2 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish.
Four-seam fastball. Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Smith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Outside.
The 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in
Four-seam
there.
fastball. High outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. He's in there. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Fastball. Low outside.
That one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. Flips it out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming around third is Jimenez. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays tie it up. Pulls into second, that's an RBI double.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And it's second. And a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going.
Ball one.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the
So
Blue
digging
Jays,
in,
catcher
Alejandro Kirk.
Kirk.
He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field. Pajas has a beat on it, and that is that. Blue Jays get a run on this double by Vlad Jr. All even now. To the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Slider. Middle inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Splitter.
Here comes the skipper.
For
Four-seam
Toronto,
fastball.
number 31,
Outside.
Max Scherzer.
In the air, right field. Springer settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Four-seam
Here's Max
fastball.
Muncy. That
High
funky
inside.
Muncy. Grounded out his first time.
Ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
Outside. That's the ball.
Scherzer, a multi-Cy Young
fastball.
Award winner.
Middle
He
inside.
features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses
Ball
a
right
cutter.
there.
That misses. Ball
Four-seam
3.
fastball. Low outside.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Middle outside.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Circle change. Low outside.
Payoff pitch. That's a walk.
That's
Went with
outside.
another
Ball
changeup and missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Mookie to hit. Close one. Doesn't get the
Four-seam
call.
fastball.
Ball
High
one.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass
Low
at,
outside.
and a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That's in there. Now 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Scherzer gets the punch out. 2 gone.
Hook gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter
that
that
ball
they're
went out.
rising, even though they're not, but they're
Circle
not
change.
decreasing in
Low
velocity and
outside.
spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Ball.
Four-seam
Muncy
fastball.
off of first
Middle
with 2
outside.
away. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
Just
that's
off
out.
the outside edge.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the
Four-seam
infield. Hitters
fastball.
got to stay focused
Low
on the pitch.
outside.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it
Circle
again.
change. Low inside.
Payoff pitch.
Four-seam
8th
fastball.
pitch of the at-bat
High
coming
inside.
up. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, a
Up
breaking
next
ball in that
for the
3-2
Dodgers,
count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Stepping in, Andy
Ball one.
Pajas.
Four-seam.
Misses there.
For Toronto, number 63, Braden Fisher.
2 on, 2 outs. That misses.
That's down.
Oh, that's ball 2.
Slayer. Low middle.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Outside.
In the dirt. Not going to get him. He's in there. Two outs. Bases full. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And it gets by him. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2. First and second, 2 outs. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball one.
Slayer. Low middle.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. He seemed to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. I'll tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Stays alive.
Slayer. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Swing, and he breaks his bat. The underhand flip, nicely done for the out. So up next, Addison Barger. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up.
Off the plate, ball one.
The Dodgers leading by 2 here in Game 4 of the World Series. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Ball, that's outside.
The Dodgers up by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Taps softly to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Davis Schneider will hit next. Fly to center his first time.
That's a ball.
And that drops in for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Pajas on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Will Smith.
Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fisher measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a slider, a curve, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Overhand curve. Low middle. Slider. Middle inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Ohtani stands in here, takes ball one low.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Overhand curve. Low outside. Cutter. Low middle.
That's out to center field. Strong under it. Takes it in for the out. Next to the dish is Freddie. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That's off the mark. 2-1.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Middle outside.
And they'll do it again.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk. Runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Slider. Low middle.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Here comes Freddie around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. Up by 3, it's 4-1.
Overhand curve.
Manager out of the...
For Toronto, number 45, Tommy Nance.
Tap foul at the plate.
Slurve.
Runner at second, 2 down. And Mookie takes.
Slurve. Low middle.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Slurve. Low outside.
Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now the 4th game of the World Series. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez on the ground. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
Wasting no time.
Up
2
next,
for 2 now on the
Jays,
night,
second
and just a
baseman Ernie
triple and home
Clement.
run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Base hit center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Tag, not in time. He's safe. And it's 4-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. To first, might be 2. To Betts at second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Up next,
For me, that's
for
one of the
Blue
toughest
Jays,
double plays to
first
turn on the
baseman,
infield. The
Vladimir
first baseman has to
Guerrero.
get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Pajes under it. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. You're watching the World Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Slurve. Low inside. Slurve. Middle inside.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Flyer. Low middle.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Slurve. Low inside.
In the air, left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Sinker.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Middle inside.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. That one's in there. Strike 1. That cuts the corner.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Oh, he doesn't get the call.
Sinker.
And that's ball 1.
Low middle.
Base hit into right center. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Slurve.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Miguel Rojas, the next to hit.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. There's a second and third and 1 out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Sinker.
The Dodgers threatening here in Game 4 of the World
Ball
Series.
2.
Slider. Middle inside.
Swing and a bouncer. Jimenez slings to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. And the batter is George Springer, 1 for 2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. And they're chipping away. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This one smoked out to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around first and hustling for second. Hernandez quickly throws it in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. It appears. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Miles Straw now at the plate. Hard liner. And this one looks like trouble. Kirk coming home. And they cut the lead to 2. And in at second with an RBI double. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So now
the
with 1 away and a man at second.
Schneider.
And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Swings over the top of that one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Back here in play. Well, we go bottom 6.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they...
Manager out of the dugout. Pitcher now, Brendan Little.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Cutter, low inside.
Yeah, that's outside.
Cutter, high middle.
That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and inside the play was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Overhand curve, low inside.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Betts in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1.
0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Up the middle, Clement. Fires over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Overhand curve.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Sinker. Middle outside. Sinker.
2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's low.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Ball
Off the mark there. Full count
Sinker.
now.
Low middle.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Sinker.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajas, 1 for 3. And that one is downstairs.
Sinker.
And that is ball 1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Sinker. Low middle.
And a swing and a miss.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
That clips the corner.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. So a man at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Sinker. Low middle.
To the right side. To second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Sinker.
And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. Fouled off. He was late.
Overhand
First and second, 2 down.
Ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2-run shot for the Dodgers.
For the Dodgers.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. That one ripped. And foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, left field. Fair ball. And at first, now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-6.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. On the ground, right side. throws to first in time. One pitch and one out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
He's safe. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. It appears Dave Roberts is...
For the Dodgers.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 8. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Set for the last half of the 7th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Inside.
Cutter. Low inside.
Strike 2.
Sinker. Low outside.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one working, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Sinker. Low outside. Sinker. Low inside.
Check
That's
swing.
outside.
He held up. And a count 2-1.
Low middle.
In the air to left center. Jimenez should have this one. 2 away. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Low middle.
Ball 1.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
When you get to this part of the order,
Sinker.
yeah, there's
Low
some pop there,
outside.
but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Sinker. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul.
Overhand curve.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a good day for the...
Comes the manager.
For Toronto, number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Here comes Max Muncy. To third, Barger. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So the Dodgers lead 1. They lead at 8-6. We go to the 8th. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Foul ball there. And that is out of play. Next one off the plate inside. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jake Cousins, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Trinan also throwing. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And the batter now, Addison Barger. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez under this one. And that is that. Here in L.A., bottom of the 8th, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, that's inside.
Slider. Middle outside. Slider. Middle outside.
Swings through that one for strike
Slider.
2.
Middle outside.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Slider. Low outside.
Ripped into left center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Outside. Slider. Middle outside.
That's a ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
That one finds the zone.
Sinker.
And the count 1-2.
Low outside.
Fouled off at the plate. They'll do it again.
Slider. Middle inside.
Ball 2.
Sinker.
Betts aboard here at first with nobody out.
Slider. Low inside.
King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Slider. Low outside.
That one lifted to left. Sanchez on his way over. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from first. Betts around second, headed for third.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hernandez swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
High inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Slider. Middle outside.
0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Oh, that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. Ball 2.
Low outside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. But the 4th game of the World Series. All set to start the 9th in this one. Davis Schneider digs in now. In the air, right field. And there's one down. So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball left side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. And that is the ball game.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. They're so